Mike Sports Vibes. Thank you for vibing with me. Good evening. I'm not going to be too long. It's going to be a short live stream. I just want to say God bless each and every one of y'all that's in the building. Um, I just got some things I got to get off my chest. I was live earlier today. Didn't get to really speak on it. Um, but I'm going to speak on it now. The Minnesota Vikings season is not over. You know what I mean? Yet. Now, there's different ways you can look at it, y'all. There's different ways you can look at it how I'm speaking right now. I'm not talking about playoffs. I'm just talking about in general. The season ain't over yet. So we got 7 more weeks to go. So the remaining, a shout out to Smeagol in the building. What's good with you? We got the remaining games. Let me see the remaining games. We got Green Bay. We got Seattle. We got the Commanders. We got the Cowboys. We got the Giants. We got the Lions. And we got the Packers. Now, the super delusional fan that I am, what if, I'm just saying, because the Packers don't look good. And we just saw what Sam Darnold just did. I think it'd be like 4 interceptions. Listen, say we go to Green Bay. We beat Green Bay in Green Bay. J.J. McCarthy has a bounce back game. The defense dominates the Packers offense. Pretty much shuts them out. And then on top of that, we get that dub. Then we go to Seattle. Now that's going to be hard. Sam Darnold's going to want to stick it to us because we didn't choose him over J.J. McCarthy. So he's going to really try to do us dirty. But at the end of the day, I love what our defense is doing this year, right? So say we get lucky and sneak out of Seattle with a dub. I'm just saying, y'all. Brosmer time. I ain't Brosmer time. But shout out to you. Salute to you. Say we get lucky and we somehow beat the Seattle Seahawks in Seattle. Now we coming back home. I'm not nervous about the Commanders. I ain't sleeping on them any given Sunday. Say we beat them. You get where I'm going with this? Then we go to the Cowboys. We go to Dallas. What can go wrong will go wrong, and that's the Dallas Cowboys. Howdy. See, you get where I'm going with this. Say we beat them. And then, hold on now. Hold on, Viking fans. Hold on. I'm not done. Say we go to, it's New York Giants. I think their stadium's in New Jersey. Say we go to New Jersey and go against the New York Giants, even though it's in New Jersey, right? And we beat them because they don't got their starting quarterback. Now, hold on. I'm just saying, I'm not saying it's going to happen, y'all. I'm just saying, I'm being optimistic and delusional. The season ain't over until the season is over. The season ain't over yet. Like playoff-wise and just in general. I'm just being honest. It's not over. We got 7 more weeks. So, say we beat the Giants. Say we beat the Giants, Viking fans. Say we do it. And then we go against the Lions in Minnesota. And we sweep the Lions and beat them. Listen, I know I sound delusional right now, but it can happen, y'all. It can happen. Take one game at a time, and we shall see what can happen. Now, the last but not least, January 4th, to be denounced the game time versus the Packers. Last game of the season. For all the marbles, you win, you go to the playoffs, you lose, you're out. Just imagine we running the table and we winning out. I'm just saying, I know it looks bad. I know Viking fans gave up on the whole entire season, but technically speaking, the season ain't over until there ain't no more weeks to play. And technically speaking, we're not out the playoff race because we can start getting on the winning streak right now. Now, technically, it ain't over until it's over. Can I talk that talk? Shout out to everybody in the building. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. You know, sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. I truly feel that way. Whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. We go live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking, give it the scoreboard and everything. And I always say sports. Oh, I just said that. Didn't I just say that? But y'all get where I'm going with it, right? Now, let me see something real quick. I'm just saying, y'all, because people are underestimating the Vikings. Maybe we need this. Maybe we need people to just count us out and say the Vikings have no hope. And I don't care about what's going on in the NFC right now, NFC North Division. I don't even care. I don't care right now. Let's take care of business game by game, develop J.J. McCarthy, and see what the man has. But I believe in J.J. McCarthy can get the job done. And no, we're not going to start Brosmer. The only way we starting Brosmer is if J.J. McCarthy gets hurt. And we ain't worrying about that because he's going to be healthy for the rest of his career. Let's speak it into existence. Let's be positive. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Skull to the bowl, everybody. We got Barber in the building. Skull talk that talk, Mike. The season ain't over technically, and the season ain't over. We can make a playoff run, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, we can make a playoff run, but let's take one game at a time. We got the Green Bay Packers. Now, if we lose against the Packers this week, it's over. Completely over. Just throw the season in the trash when it comes to us making the playoffs. But don't throw the season in the trash when it comes to developing our quarterback. Even though we won't make the playoffs and still develop our quarterback, we could win and still develop our quarterback. Do you understand where I'm going with this, y'all? Let's go, baby. Shout out to everybody in the building. Too Evil, Big Grizz. Shout out. No, I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's go. Let's go. Monday Night Football, Raiders, Gold, Silver, and Black. Oh, yeah. Number 9 is trash. We're going to definitely see about that. Basically, you're saying win out. Let's go, baby. I'm just saying, Spiegel. I'm just saying it could happen. It can happen, my brother. It can happen. JJ played like trash yesterday. JJ the bust. Hey, listen, people going to say that, but I look at it like this. There's so many different things that happened in that game. It wasn't just all on JJ. Listen, he wasn't accurate with some of his passes. I will agree with that. He was overthrowing Justin Jefferson. He's wide open. TJ Hockenson, he's wide open. But let's keep it real. Some of the passes that was right in, like hit them on their fingertips, these wide receivers wasn't catching it. I'm talking about Justin Jefferson. I'm talking about Jordan Addison. I'm talking about our tight end, TJ Hockenson. They couldn't catch as well. There was 5 drop passes in yesterday's game. And the one drop pass to Jordan Addison was the worst of them all because that could have been a touchdown pass, but he just dropped it, Butterfingers. So it's not all on JJ. Yes, he wasn't the most accurate. I will agree. I'm not saying that he doesn't take any accountability. He threw some bad interceptions. The first interception was bad. The second interception was awful because it was in the end zone. It was awful. I'm not going to sit here and lie. He underthrew, was it to Jordan Addison? I think he underthrew Jordan Addison in the end zone. You can't make those type of mistakes. But besides all that, another thing that was terrible about the offense and wasted a great performance by the defense was KOC not running the ball more. He ran the ball like 30 times. He ran the ball like 22 times, I think, altogether. Hold on, let me just look up the stats real quick because I know I'm not just talking just to talk. I'm going to give you the stats to back up what I'm saying because I'm not just talking to talk. I'm being real. And listen, the Bears did enough to win this game. I ain't taking nothing away from them, but listen, our running game was this is by far probably the best running attack that we had all season long, right? We had 22 carries for 115 yards, 5.2 per carry, and 1 touchdown. And that's Aaron Jones carries plus Jordan Mason's carries. Aaron Jones, he carried the ball 16 times for 70 yards, 4.4 a carry. His longest run of the game was 14 yards. Jordan Mason carried the ball 6 times for 45 yards, 7.5 per carry, and 1 touchdown. And the 1 touchdown was when we got the lead, right? We got the lead. And that was a 16-yard touchdown to the house, run to the house. So my whole thing is this, KOC. Why did it take you the whole entire game to run the ball? We should not be getting outscored. What was it? We got outscored 10-3 in the first half, right? We only scored 3 points in the first half. But that's not it, y'all. We only scored 3 points in 3 quarters. 3 and 3? 3 points in 3 quarters. That's not going to get it done. You can't score all your points in 1 quarter, which is good that J.J. McCarthy didn't have his head down and he fought to the end. And that's why I like J.J. because J.J. McCarthy could have easily gave up and said, I threw for 2 interceptions. I'm not the most accurate right now. I'm looking bad right now. And he could have gave up against, especially being at home, looking like that. Hey, I know the crowd was booing them. I know the crowd was booing the home team. I know because I've been in the stadium. They were booing the team, bro. So he could have really fell apart and said, I give up, no more. But he didn't. He didn't. So I got a lot of respect for JJ McCarthy and for him to be able to, you know what I mean, do his thing. And we got 14 points in the fourth quarter. But you can't wait until the 14. You can't wait to score in the last quarter of the game. You got to score throughout the game. You got to be more consistent. But it does suck because this game was a winnable game and we just let it go because the Bears offense got shut down by our defense. Shout out to the Minnesota Vikings defense, man. The Minnesota Vikings defense been doing their thing all season long. And shout out to everybody that's in the building. Hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. I said sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us, and I truly feel that way. Let's go Vikings. The season is not over, y'all. The season is not over. When it comes to the playoffs and when it comes to just doing something. You feel me? That's how I feel. I know people are going to think I'm the most delusional fan in the world, and I'll take it all. I'll take that compliment. I'll take that compliment, but I will keep it real. If we lose to the Packers this week, it's a wrap for the playoffs. I'm not going to worry about it no more. But if we beat the Packers in Green Bay, wouldn't it feel good, Viking fans? If we beat the Packers in Green Bay, just imagine we already beat Detroit in Detroit. Imagine beating the Green Bay Packers in Green Bay, baby. Just think about how that would feel. It'll feel good, brother. It'll feel good. Let's go, Viking. I'm getting hyped right now. So Viking fan, this is the round table. You remember the movie King Arthur where they had the knights and they had the round table? This is our round table right now. We're talking about the Minnesota Vikings and what we could do to not just be so negative. Because I know there's a lot of people that's down right now, but lift your spirits up high, y'all. Lift your spirits up high. The Minnesota Vikings season ain't over until it's over, baby. Real talk. Shout out to all the Viking fans in the world. Shout out to all the people that's in the building right now, even if you're not a Viking fan. And do not forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're going live for absolutely every Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all. Sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. Monday night, I'm catching back up in the comments. Two evils in the building. We got a lot of people in the building, man. Appreciate y'all. 7-3 Bears down. Let's go. Okay. Roll on Chicago Bears. Yeah, man. I love the optimism. That's why I watch. I'm just trying to move up a few spots in the 20. Yeah, I feel you. A lot of people trying to lose a couple more games so we can have like a top pick. And I understand all that, but I still want to win. I still want to get to I want the most experience for JJ McCarthy. Just imagine we get into the playoffs this season when all hope is lost for the Vikings and we somehow march into the playoffs. Barely get in, but we get in somehow, some way, right? And say we make a little bit of a run. Oh my goodness! That first round pick gonna look a lot better, in my opinion. Even though we might be lower in the draft, it's gonna look a lot better because we got our quarterback. People are gonna be more confident in our quarterback, straight up. So I'm looking at it all like that, man. Like, yes, the season could possibly be over right now, but we still got a lot of games. We still got a lot of division games. We still got a lot of games left, and let's beat Green Bay and see what happens. You feel me? But shout out to everybody in the building. These are numerous problems. Hawkinson, Hargrave. Yeah, you ain't lying. The Vikings. Now we're near over. Yeah, we are, but it's not over yet. Happy Monday, Mary. What's good, Mary? Steelers speak of Minnesota Vikings. Let's go, JJ. Yeah, they did beat us. JJ will be fine. JJ will be amazing. I don't want to say amazing because I don't want to listen. Because when I say stuff, people are like, oh, you said he's going to be the greatest. And I never said that. I said he's not a bust yet, y'all. Like, he's not a bust. Like, a lot of people that be trying to say that he's a bust after 5 games, I think that's just cap. I think they're just hating because I look at it like this. 5 games does not determine a career, bro. like if that was the case, why draft anybody? Why draft anybody at that point? If they have to be superstars their first 5 games, that's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. What's worse, the feeling of having to go to number 1 or number 2? Steelers won against Minnesota. Hold on, I got the flag. I got the belt, the heavyweight champion belt on my shoulder messed up. 5% chance to make the playoffs. So no, that 5% we might get it though. And NFC North was a guest of Family Feud. The Vikings would be the that said stupidest is it? Everybody just class said good answer, knowing that wouldn't be crap. Ah man, stop it. We gonna make the playoffs, maybe. Who knows? The season ain't over though. I know that for a fact. He said, "Go Birds, give the Bears props. We beat y'all, man. I gave y'all props. I said what I said. Y'all played better than us. I don't got nothing bad to say about the Bears. They made enough plays to beat us. I'm not gonna use the excuse like some Viking fans saying the kickoff is why we lost. We lost in the first 3 quarters. We lost because we scored 3 points in 3 quarters. And every Viking fan, listen. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm sorry about that kickoff return. I ain't gonna sit here and cap, but that's not the reason why. The only reason why we lost this game. We lost this game because of 3 quarters not scoring anything besides 3 points. We scored 14 points in the 4th quarter, and we thought we was gonna just win. We almost won. We should have probably just, I don't know, squib kick. I don't know what they should have done. They should have done something different than what they did, because that return was just brutal. 56 return. And y'all did enough, man. Caleb Williams looks like a stud. I think Caleb Williams is going to be a good quarterback. I have a lot of respect. A few times we could have sacked him, and some reason he just juked us out our cleats, crossed us up. I'm like, yo, this dude's elusive. He's strong, breaking tackles. I got to give the man credit. And even though he didn't have the greatest game, he did enough to win. And your defense didn't have the greatest game, but they did enough to win, especially in the first 3 quarters. They literally dominated our offense. So I gave y'all credit. That's all I'm giving y'all. Now, let's see if y'all can finish, though. That's all I'm giving. I'm not giving y'all no more credit. Let's see if y'all can finish and win the division. We're going to see about that. But I'll tell you one thing. Don't let the Vikings get to the playoffs, babe. Don't let the Vikings get to the playoffs. If we get to the playoffs, I want the Bears. If we get to the playoffs, I want to play y'all in the first round, in the wild card round. I want y'all in the wild card round. I ain't going to sit here and I don't know how that works when the seeding and all that. But I'm going to tell you right now, I want the Bears. Because Bears fans is yapping. We beat y'all in week 1. You beat us in week 11. It's all good. It's all good. We're going to get you back eventually. You know what I mean? There's not a such time as pay. It's not a set time for payback, baby. Remember that saying. It's not a set time for payback. When we get you, we're going to get you. Straight up. Skull meaning Asian Vikings is pretty. Yeah. Let's go. He's playing like JJ from Good. Y'all playing in the yeah, we are in the best division. I think the NFC North division is stacked. I really do. McCarthy sailing into Bears arms. Yeah, he was. There should be. Yeah, I think JJ McCarthy. He definitely, it's growing pains. He's developing, and like I said too, I'm not going to take all accountability away from him. I know this is his 5th game. I know it's not all his fault, but some of it is his fault. Like, we're going to keep it real. Some of the passes were sailed 5 yards ahead of TJ Hawkinson or 5 yards too high above Justin Jefferson's head. But some were drop passes, though, by Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, and TJ Hawkinson. So it's like a mixture of both. You feel me? It's a mixture of both. My favorite division, 700 NFL team. Okay. Shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We're going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family at the end of the day. And I always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. And I truly feel that way. Salute to everybody that's in the building. Appreciate you. Barbara said, we got Jordan and Aaron, and he's scared to run. And I'm not sure if you're still on, Barber, or whoever's on. I just want to ask y'all a question, right? Is it wrong for a team to rush more than pass? And I'm being serious with the question, because does that take so much away from your quarterback? Oh, he's not a good quarterback. That's why you had to run. How about maybe the run game was just very good that game? You just ran the ball. Or maybe it just works, like maybe it's like almost like an equal balance. I don't think there's anything wrong. Like JJ McCarthy threw the ball 32 times, right? Why you should subtract 10 away from that and add 10 to the running game, right? Add 10 to the running game. Make it reverse. 32 rushes and let it be 23 passes or something like that. I think that's cool. Why not? Especially when our offensive line was doing what they was doing. They was creating holes for Aaron Jones and Jordan Mason. And also, I said this once, I'm gonna say it again. I don't know everything about football, but in my opinion, maybe I'm wrong. Y'all could school me in the comments. Isn't it easier to run block than pass block? Because pass blocking, you have to be a lot more disciplined because you're going backwards most of the time, right? When you're run blocking, you get to do what you get to go forward and get to push them around. So if the run game is utilized right and you're able to push the defensive tackles and the edge rushers away and linebackers or whoever it is, why get away from it if it's working when you're averaging 5.2 a carry? You can literally run the ball 30 times. And I keep saying, I'm going to say it again. The Colts, I forgot what game it was, y'all. What game was it? The Colts, what game was it? And Jonathan Taylor, what's his name? The running back, Jonathan Taylor, I think his name is. He ran the ball for like 30-something times for 250 yards. Why not do it? It's nothing wrong with running the ball. Like, that's the one thing about KLC. I want him to adapt to that. Like, if the run game is working, keep doing it because it's helping your offense. The time of possession, you're giving your defense a rest. It's multiple great things about if you could establish the run, it's one of the best things you can do for your offense because then you can start working in the play action and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But if you don't want to, if you establish the run and then you stop running the ball, why would you do that and then put it in the hands of J.J. McCarthy throwing an interception in the end zone when you could have just literally hand the ball off and rush for a touchdown? Like, I don't see why stop doing something that works. And that's my biggest issue with KOC. You're putting J.J. McCarthy in, like, he's looking at J.J. McCarthy as a Kirk Cousins. He's looking at J.J. McCarthy as a Sam Darnold. This is his first season, bro. This is his 5th game of the season. You got this man. Last game, he threw 40-something times. This game, he's throwing 32, 33 times. It's like, bro, hand the ball off 22 times for one of our running backs should at least have 20-something carries. And it hasn't been like that all year, I don't think. And that's my issue with KOC. My bad. I'm going to get to the comments. What's going on, heavy hitter? What up, what up, what up, what up? She said we got the Packer fans in the building as well. The Vikings are about to have 3 very unfun years. Terrible. Man, I hope not, man. I hope not. I'm trying to figure out why we scored 10 points last week. Yeah, I don't know, man. McCarthy didn't complete a pass in the third. It's bad. I will admit he has to be better with his accuracy. I'm not going to say that the man, but like I said, some of the passes were good passes. It's just the wide receivers dropped the ball. There was 5 drop balls that were terrible drops by our skilled players, skilled position players like our wide receivers and tight ends. We got to fly, Eagles fly. I don't see them giving him 3 years. I don't see that. This is what I look at it like. Give him the rest of this year and give him next year. After next year, you should have a better enough time to evaluate if the man's going to be the guy. You can't give up on him in 5 games, though. Like I don't understand people that saying that. I think that's a little bit rushed because if you trade him or he goes to another team and he looks good, that would be your worst nightmare, Viking fans. I'm just letting you know. He's going to go to the right coach with the right system, and guess what they're going to do? They're going to run the ball. They're going to run the ball. Vibes, the reality is we need a different GM. Yes. I think we'll see what happens for the rest of the season, and I'll start talking about Quasi, and I'll talk more about KOC about potentially, being out of here. But right now, we're going to rock with what we have. But I will admit, the draft that just passed, I like the Donovan Jackson pick in the first round. I think Donovan Jackson was a good pick. My issue is this. We need a safety. I love Harrison Smith. Harrison Smith, one of my favorite players of all time in Minnesota Viking history. He's not the same, y'all. He ain't the same. Theo Jackson ain't that guy. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not trying to be negative. We need a safety in the worst way. And why did Quasi draft Ty Felton? Listen, I'm not trying to be negative, but I got to be real. Ty Felton in the 3rd round was a bad pick, bro. Respectfully. Maybe it might turn out to be good later on. He should have drafted Andrew Makuba, the safety out of Texas. The Eagles drafted him, and the Eagles like him. He's not starting anymore. He's struggling, but he's starting, and he has 2 interceptions this year. That's more than our safeties. I'm just saying. He's a good tackler. I like him, but man, I think that we're gonna see. This is the season right here. What's going on, everybody? What's up? What's up? He said Bow Wow. Oh, little Bow Wow in the building. Nah, they gotta bring someone in to at least challenge him for the starting spot. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with bringing another quarterback in, but I'm not drafting him in the top 3 rounds. He's gonna be a 4th round, 5th round. He's gonna be a later round. Dallas Turner is the best outside linebacker. I think Dallas Turner is going to be a beast, bro. I just asked, what's up? Oh, what's up, bro? What's up? I'm good, bro. God is good. God is good. God is love. I'm just happy to speak to my people. I'm happy to speak to my YouTube family. That is what's up, bro. I woke up this morning blessed by the Almighty, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I mean, I don't know what else you want me to say. I'm blessed by the Almighty, and I'm just happy and having a good time talking to you, my guy. Shout out to everybody in the building. Skull. The Vikings haven't had a great quarterback since Favre and Culpepper. We might have one now. We just got to see. But I agree. Especially Culpepper. That's my guy. And I love Favre when he was with the Vikings. I can't even front on that. Vikings can lose 7 more games. Yeah, they could. Darnold and Jones show sometimes it takes time to adjust. JJ is behind. Not because he was injured. We used to sit quarterbacks for a year or 2. He's behind mentally in processing and accuracy. Accuracy and processing. I agree. He'll get it together game by game. This is why we need him to play to get experience. The only way he's going to get better at this point is to play, not to sit behind another veteran quarterback. I don't want him to sit. I need him to play and learn from his mistakes. And he'll get better over time. You know what I mean? He'll get better over time. I think we beat the brakes off the Pack. Let's get it. Hey, let's get it. Beat the Packers, and it sounds good. It sounds good, and it is good, brother, man. I know you're a Packers fan. We're going to beat the brakes off your team, brother. Respectfully, my guy. KLC experienced a situation by being a game planning and, adapting. Yes, I agree. He needs to make adjustments throughout the game. I said this before. I'm going to say it again. After the scripted plays, he has not been good. Respectfully speaking, he has not been good after the scripted plays. We only scored 3 points. Do y'all understand how bad this sounds? For an offensive-minded head coach, we only scored 3 points in 3 quarters. That is absolutely horrible. That is horrible. You can't make that. You can't. It's so bad, you can't even make it up. You would have to. Man, it's bad. You had to see it to believe it, actually. Let me say that. You would have to see it to believe it. That's how bad we was on offense. We didn't score. We scored 3 points in 3 quarters. I'm cool. Y'all done for my Bears killing you. We're going to see what happens, brother. We're going to see. Keep it PG in the comments, though. Do you think the Bears will lead the NFC North? It's still early. You got 7 more games. I'm not sure what y'all division record is. I know you lost 1 game against us. I'm not sure if you played the Lions or the Packers, but it's going to come down to the end. Y'all got to keep on winning. But y'all got a good chance because I like your offense. Your defense ain't the best, even though they made us look bad. But your defense ain't the best, in my opinion. But we shall see. Y'all playing good right now. I'm not going to sit here and hate on the Bears. I think Cable's playing at a really high level right now. Do you think the Bears will? Nah, we will at least beat the Giants and Commanders. Y'all won't beat the Commanders. Yeah, we will. Vikings, Randy Moss, or Patriots, Randy Moss. I gotta go both. You know what I mean? Of course, it's gonna start with the Vikings because he was drafted by the Vikings and he became an all-time great wide receiver before he went to the New England Patriots. But he was also with the Patriots as well. Sorry, my allergies. What's going on, SGA? You got big dreams. Yeah, I got big dreams. You know what I mean? What's going on, Eagle fans? Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Salute to y'all. We didn't want to win our game yesterday. Oh, man. At this point, not worried about the playoffs. I just want JJ. Yeah, I'm not worried. See, I'm just having fun. You know, I'm not saying that we're going to, I'm really worried about the playoffs, but I'm just going to have fun for the rest of the season. I'm not going to be the one guy that's like, oh, my gosh, it's brutal to watch this team. Bro, I'm going to enjoy every single game and watch my team play, whether we win or lose, and we're going to see what happens. You know what I mean? We're going to see what happens. If we get to the playoffs, then that's a added bonus. But I'm just going to just watch JJ McCarthy get better game to game. You know what I mean? I don't want to say playoffs because I think playoffs is like, oh, it's so much pressure. Man, I'm not trying to put no pressure on this man. I just want the man to develop and get better. But but it's a possibility we can win out. We gonna see. These next 7 games could definitely tell us a lot. But like I said, I just want our quarterback to get better and better and better, so we can start winning Super Bowls. That's all. That's what I want to see. Every game, I want to see him get better. You know what I mean? It's going to be Jared Goff or Darnold. Well, that's good. Jared Goff is good and Darnold is good. Tapping in from China. What's good? My guy from China. Salute to you, my guy. JJ needs to be more poised as a quarterback. Yeah. He's rushing. He makes rush decisions sometimes with his passes. Mike likes Vikings. Randy better. He adapted our whole Randy. Yo, I went to the Vikings because of Randy Moss. Technically I should be an Eagle fan, but I'm not. But I'm a Viking fan. I'm happy to be a Viking fan. Hot take, Cowboys will make the playoffs. We'll see. I don't know about that. What did Stephen A. Smith say, my brother? What can go wrong will go wrong. And that's the Dallas Cowboys. Howdy. Because you know what's going to happen. The Cowboys going to go on a winning streak. They're going to get into the playoffs. Everybody's going to think that they're going to do something. And guess what? Before you know it, they're going to give up a touchdown in the last second of the game. And it's going to be a beautiful sight. Respectfully, Respectfully, all you Cowboy fans. Respectfully. I'm going to say JJ is a bust. Already after 5 games? Oh, man. Goodness gracious. Oh, my gosh. Just run the ball with 50 seconds and 2 timeouts. Kale is unaware of how to manage the clock. No, he is. I agree with that. Happy Monday, everyone. Happy Monday. Daniel was in the building. Caleb is the future by 2030. My Bears going to have, I think Caleb is really good, but he got to get through us, though. He got to get through the Minnesota Vikings. Vikings have meant, we ain't worrying about that. If you want to talk about the cheerleaders, bro, you can go right ahead, but I had to get you out of here, man. It's just, like, if that's what you like, that's what you like, brother. You don't got to tell the whole world that. We just vibing over here talking about the players on the football field. Ravens at the what up? What's going on, Razapin? What's going on, Christopher Real? Thank you. Everybody that's in the building, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We're going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. I always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us, and I truly feel that way. Salute to everybody that's in the building, man. Yeah, man, we vibing right now. We at the round table talking about the Vikings right now. The passes, man. JJ gotta get it together, and y'all wouldn't even play us in the wild card. We about to be the number. Okay. Hey, listen. You must be a Bear fan. Hey, listen, ain't nothing wrong with that. But I'm going to say this right now. Whenever we play y'all going down, baby. We get back. Vikings versus Bears in the playoffs. Get back time, baby. It could be in Chicago. We already beat you in Chicago. We ain't worrying about that home court, that home field advantage. Bring it on. If the Vikings get to the playoffs in 2025, be 2020, 2025, we're going to beat the brakes off of y'all, respectfully speaking. Depends on the score a lot of the times. Yup. What you mean JJ handed the ball off his whole college career? It's not wrong, especially when JJ is trying to do it. Yeah. Oh, I'm a little bit behind in the comments. Yeah. I think it would be awesome for us to hand the ball off a little bit more. You know what I mean? If it's working, why not keep doing it? You know what I'm saying, Barber? Like, I don't see why. Like, because people be trying to make it seem like, oh, well, he has to throw it this many times. No, he doesn't. He doesn't have to. You know what I mean? They are both are welcome all NFL teams. Yep, shout out to you. Yeah, JJ reminds me of Jay Cutler in early Kurt Warner. Wow. Okay. That's compliments though. I like Jay. Jay Cutler he had a big arm. Kurt Warner. I got him. He's coming right now. But yeah, shout out to everybody in the building. I love the Vikings. What's up, Jaden? He said, Mike said, whether you run on Skull, Jaden, Skull. He said, hashtag bear down EJ comedy. He said, Mike said, whether you run more or you pass more, has you build your offense in the flow. What's working? KLC says, we're throwing because we have Hawkinson. Yes, that's what it is. Whatever's working, you stick with. That's how I look at it. And he goes the opposite. Run the ball, make the defense tired. Facts. 100%, Barber. Facts, bro. What's going on, Christopher Real? How you doing, bro? Passing is like yes. Yang. Let me say this right now. My cat's running around. I truly feel like KOC is the type of person that just overthinks everything, bro. Like, I really do. He's just one of those guys. Like, say you're doing like trigonometry, right? You're doing this crazy problem, right? And it's complicated, but it's not too complicated. He will make it extra complicated. Like, you get the answer this way, but he'll do like 5 more steps to get the same answer just because he wants to do it. That's the type of person KOC is right now. We just want to win the dang game. It don't matter if we run it. Like, listen, I'm not saying 50 times, but it's not. But you get what I'm saying. It don't matter if we run the ball 30 times. It don't matter if we pass the ball 30 times. I just want to win the game. But if it's working, why get away from it? That's all I'm saying. And this is why we had to have this round table and talk about the Vikings, because I'm tired. Listen, a lot of people on social media, you know how many videos I've seen where I see people talking so much trash on a quarterback that played 5 games. I'm seeing comments saying Christian Ponder 2.0. I'm seeing comments, and I'm not really worrying about. Hold on, my cat's trying to get my attention. Hold on. Come here, buddy. Here, come here. Hold on real quick, y'all. My cat's trying to get my attention. He wants to be on camera, I guess. So I'll let him be on camera because he wants to be on camera. He wants to be on camera. So since he wants to be on camera, I got my cat with me because he wanted to be on camera for some strange reason. He keeps on nipping at my feet. So since he wants to be on camera, this is my cat Zeke. Oh crap. This is my cat Zeke. And he's a kitten. And now he wants to run away. He's about 6 months old. Come here, buddy. You don't want to be on camera, huh? Camera shy. You nipping on my feet like you want my attention. But anyway, yeah. Chris Real, Aaron Rodgers ran for last year, and we added Jordan Mason. Yes, Aaron Jones. I know you meant to say Aaron Jones. Yes, right. And we added Jordan Mason. Why can't yes, run the ball, and then if you look at it like this, right? We ran the ball on average. Average per carry was 5.2 a carry, right? So if it's 5.2 a carry, right? You're setting your team up for success to move the sticks. So instead of it being second and long, because if you run the ball on first down, it can possibly be second and like 6 or second and 5 or third and 2 because you're running the ball successfully. So it opens up your playbook to go get that first down. But when you're constantly 3rd and 10, 3rd and long, 3rd and long, 3rd and long, 3rd and long, it puts your offense backwards. It puts your offense backwards. Hold on. I got to get my cat because he's in the window. I just want to make sure he's okay because I don't know if my window's open. Hold on, y'all. Hold on real quick. Come here, buddy. Hold on real quick. Y'all got to put my cat. Hold on. Say hi, Zeke. Say hi. Say hi. Hi. Hi, everybody. My name is Zeke. All right, hold on, y'all. Don't come back up here. All right, anyway, I'm back, y'all. But it's like you set your offense up for failure when you try to do too much. We will lose next week, brother. You think so? We might. But I don't see the Packers as The Packers is a record-wise, they're better. But the Packers are struggling just like the Vikings. They just got a better record. I mean, I got you, bro. You meant Jones, I got you. Running the ball against offensive lineman amp. Yes! You can completely take over games with with the pump. Yes, big man. Ask Jim Hart. Yes, bro. Everybody leaves the Vikings plays to their strength. Plays to their strengths under different coaches except for Scene. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Everybody that's in the building, make sure you hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. I always say sports to design the brains together, not separate us. And I truly feel that way. And as a big time Minnesota Viking fan, I will say the slogan, do not get in your feelings. I will say it, respectfully speaking. When we play against the Packers this week, this Sunday, we will beat the brakes off of your team. Respectfully speaking, we're gonna beat the brakes off of y'all. We ain't scared. Yeah, we looking a little suspect right now, but trust and believe. Packers ain't looking that much better. Respectfully speaking, let's go. NFC division game, NFC North division game. Bring it on. Excuse me. That's why I want to move up in the draft. Caleb Downs, Ohio State. Your defense isn't what's lacking. You have to fix the lifeless offense. Yes, I think our defense could be even better. The problem with this, right, is we're not going to be able to keep Brian Flores. Brian Flores is going after this year. He's going to end up being a head coach. My issue is this. What if our defense takes a step back next year and I'm going to be positive. I'm not going to say what I'm about to say, but I'm going to finish it. What if our offense still is like this, like stagnant, not scoring, and our defense is not good next year? So that would be even worse than what it is now. So this is why KLC has to be able to manage a game a lot better, respectfully, because I know he knows more about football than me. Crazy said KLC should be on the hot seat if we stay on this loser. Is that what he said? Oh, snap. Hey, Barber, I love it. My man, do you think the game tonight is going to over under? You know what? I don't know, bro. Who playing tonight? Raiders, right? All I know is the Raiders is losing. Whoever the Raiders are playing, respectfully, they losing. The Cowboys is going to beat the... I don't know. Because the Cowboys don't got no defense. That's a good game. I don't know, bro. Bear. Oh, man. There was no belts around here, my boy. Yeah, we're going to be... Yeah, Bear fans. I know the Bear fans are in the building. Shout out to all the Bear fans. Y'all welcome over here, man. Don't be a hater. Hit the like button. Don't be a hater because y'all didn't sweep us. We beat y'all in week 1. Remember that. Y'all took an L in week 1. I gave y'all credit for this dub. But listen, we beat y'all in week 1 in Chicago. And you got your get back in week 11, which I don't like, but I got to give y'all respect. We're going to get y'all back for that. When did Crazy say that? Yeah, I got to see that comment. Yeah. Bear, KLC just needs to give up play calling, but he won't get out of his own way. Yeah, I agree. Bears schedule getting tough. Facts. The Bears will not be on top. Yeah. We lead in the NFC North now. Y'all is, though. Y'all winning right now, but you're still 7 games left, bro. It ain't over, bro. The season ain't over. You got 7 more weeks. You got a month and some change left in the season. Y'all could easily go on a losing streak. That's why y'all have to finish. Help my Jets. Oh, man, I can't help that, brother. Listen, respectfully speaking, bro, Steven, God bless to you, my brother, but I don't know what to do with that. I don't know what the Jets going to do. They got rid of Sauce. They got rid of Quinnen Williams. I don't know who else they got rid of, but those are the 2 big names that I know right now off the top of my head. I don't know if y'all have a quarterback. Listen, I don't know what y'all going to do. Respectfully, my brother Steven, I don't know what y'all going to do. But y'all got to do something in the draft. Y'all going to have to do something. Yeah, I mean, good luck. He said good luck. There's only 17 games. Might as well enjoy it. Yeah, we might as well enjoy it. Golf struggle last night. His excuse, he looked like a rookie, but the media only going to... You know what, though? You want to know why? You want to know why they're coming at the Vikings because they know what Sam Darnold did for us. They know, but he wasn't the reason. He wasn't the only reason why we went 14-3. There was games where the offense was stagnant and couldn't score. It was our defense that was good last year as well in certain points of the season. Since we went 14-3, everybody's looking at the Vikings as, oh, well, why would you let a quarterback that got y'all 14 wins, which he wasn't the only reason why, because they don't watch the Vikings, so they don't know, right? Respectfully, they don't watch the Vikings, so they don't know. So they're going to always say that, bro. They're always going to say that until J.J. McCarthy, is a little bit more consistent. But we're going to hear it. We're going to hear about Sam. We're going to hear about Daniel Jones. They're going to criticize us so much because they're like, what did Sam Darnold do last game? He threw like 4 interceptions, and they're not going to say nothing about it, though. They're not. And Goff, the reason why they ain't going to say nothing about Goff is because, for the most part, Goff's been pretty good for ever since he went to the Lions. He's been pretty good. They just never won anything. They just never did anything in the playoffs. That's the only issue. But in the regular season, Goff's been pretty solid. Cowboys losing in the playoffs in hilarious fashion is America's pastime. It's the 5th game. Relax. Y'all do too much. Yeah, bro. They always listen. That's what it's going to be like, bro. Until he gets more experience, I feel like you can't fully evaluate J.J. McCarthy. Like, you got to give him at least the rest of this year and all next year. At least all next year. To even have a clear value, a clear opinion on if the man could be the franchise quarterback or not. Now, if he isn't the franchise quarterback, then we're going to have to move on after next year, but not this year. And we got to go through the whole season next year. I'm not ready to give up on a quarterback after 5 games. And and respectfully to all the Viking fans that want to, what's our answer? So hypothetically speaking, say we did give up on J.J. McCarthy after 5 games. What's the answer for all the ones that want to get rid of him? Who's the answer? Who we drafting? What we doing? Well, you can't get Sam Darnold back. You're not getting Danny Dimes back. Who's going to be the guy? If you draft a quarterback, guess what? You're still going to have to develop him. And guess what? He'll be behind J.J. McCarthy. Because guess what? J.J. McCarthy's going to have some games. He's going to have some more experience. So he's going to know a little bit more. So, and then what's going to happen, say you play him, right? The rookie. What if he's not good in the first 5 games? What you going to say? Go back to J.J. McCarthy? So it's like you got to be a little bit more like, give it more time. Give it a little bit more time. That's my Vikes from Pete. Yeah. I'll be tuning in. So, oh, man, thank you, bro. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I'm from Pennsylvania. It's Philly everything besides, but it's Philly everything. I cover the Sixers. Not on this channel. I got another channel. I cover basketball, Sixers. I cover baseball, Phillies. I'm going to start doing hockey. So that's going to be the Flyers. I got a Flyers hat right here. But yeah, I'm Philly everything besides NFL football because of Randy Moss. And actually, I'm going to post the link if anybody's interested in basketball and hockey and all that and boxing, potentially boxing. I'm going to post the link in the comments right now if you are interested. But I'll post the link. Hey, this is the link. If you're interested in basketball, I might be even live for the game today for the Sixers. So if you're into this, into basketball, check out this channel. Here you go. All right, so Vikings is trash. We'll see. JJ has only been in 5 games. People that call him a bust need to relax. He's not a bust. He's 22, and he's playing catch up. He's playing catch up. But I don't even want to say catch up, bro. I just feel like this is his 5th game. Regardless of his age, this is his 5th game, bro. Like, how is his 5th game? You can't say the man's a bust. Well, you can, but it doesn't make sense because it's just like you didn't see enough. So I agree with you, bro. Like, he played 5 games. I don't know how you could determine that quick. Lion fans are always, we feel bad you were the first winless team in I know 0-1. Yeah. I think KLC is trying to feed his ego. McCarthy struggled early, so now if he gets McCarthy going, that's another notch on his belt. Yeah. You have Darnold, Danny Dimes, and now McCarthy, Eagle, and who was yep. Facts. JJ is only 22 years old with 5 stars. You gotta let him. Yeah, you gotta let him play. Go Vikes. Let's go. Skull, baby. We skulling. Hey, listen, this is the round table over here. Listen, it is what it is. All the outside noise talking about JJ McCarthy. It's the round table over here. Minnesota Vikings round table, or just NFL fans in general round table. We're gonna talk about it. I just feel like people are going a little bit too overboard, and the season ain't over yet for the Vikings. Literally, because we got more games to play, and it might not be over for the playoffs as well. But we just want to take one game at a time. I ain't really worried about the playoffs, but I'm just having fun when I say that. I ain't really worried about the playoffs. But it would be nice though to see the Vikings get to the playoffs. That'll be nice. That'll be really nice. You must be. I'm not drunk. I'm actually really good right now. I don't drink. How long you been a fan? I've been a fan for a while. I've been a fan since not the beginning of Randy Moss's career, not the beginning of Culpepper's career. I'm a 90s baby, so I mean I got to see Culpepper throw the ball to Randy Moss. I remember the one year it was a wild card game against the Eagles. The Eagles beat the Vikings a few years ago, y'all, in a wild card game. And I think this is when they had Brian Dawkins and Trotter. I think that's when they had them. And I remember Randy Moss putting his hand up like this and trying to get that touchdown pass, man. Like I was hyped. Man. I was really hyped, man. I said, that's my team right there. Never been an Eagle fan, even though I respected a lot of all-time. And that's my Adrian Peterson jersey in the back right there, autograph. Always respected what the Eagles did, you know what I mean? But I just never been an Eagle fan. Go, Pat, go. Shout out to everybody. Flores' case is not done, so he will be. You think so? Hey, listen, bro. If he's still on the Vikings, that'd be nice. I would love for that to happen. I hope you're 100% correct, bro, because I'm not saying you're not, but I hope you're right, bro. Cowboys are Raiders and Cowboys. Okay, so I got Cowboys probably winning that game. Chargers, yeah. Didn't the Packers beat you already? Did the Packers beat us? No, we didn't play the Packers this year yet. Vikings need to draft a center, wide receiver, tight end, cornerback, and just say the whole team, bro. Say every position on the team. Just say the whole team. Linebacker, say safety, center, maybe even a tackle because Brian O'Neill's getting a little up there. We might need to draft a wide receiver because Jordan Addison might be gone. We might trade Jordan Addison. I don't think we paid him the money. I really don't. I don't think we will. We need a corner. We need a defensive tackle. We need everything, bro. I just want everything. Anything that can help us, I want. I want anything. Oh, we need a tight end because TJ Hawkinson ain't it, respectfully speaking. I ain't trying to come at the man. I don't know if it's just not, I don't know why he's not catching the ball, bro. He's been dropping a lot of passes lately. No, we didn't play you yet. Yeah, we didn't play them yet. Peak Browns fire. Skull for not having your numbers, one quarterback, good game, yeah. Flores is so in the NFL. That's why he will be a Viking next year. I hope so. I want him to be. You can draft Carson back. Yeah. We need to figure something out. WWE, what the heck? Bear down. Can y'all explain me what that means? I know the bear face. When I think of bear down, I'm thinking of like an actual bear down. What does it mean when you say bear down? Look, I don't know, so I'm not trying to be sarcastic or sound crazy. What does it mean, Bear fans, when y'all say bear down? Does that mean that you guys are going down or you guys are... What does it mean when you say bear down? I don't get it. Am I overthinking it? The Vikings just aren't good. Yeah, we ain't good right now, but we're going to prove everybody wrong. Everybody that's in the building, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you haven't already, we going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. I always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. And I truly feel that way. There's a lot of evil going on around the whole entire world. And this is just a channel. I just want everybody to just vibe over here. It doesn't matter what what team you rock with. I'll answer your questions if you got a question about your team. Primarily, I do cover the Minnesota Vikings, but it's just good vibes. And we go live for every single game with the scoreboard, everything. You could join the live stream if you want to at halftime and talk about what's going on around the league at halftime. And also, yeah, man, you could be from a whole nother continent, a whole nother galaxy, a whole nother planet. If you an alien though, and you're green or whatever, just let a brother know. Because I don't want the man in black come to my house. Let a hit me up. Mike, I'm from planet Zunis. And I seen your channel. And I think you're cool. Let me know. Don't just come over here, just whatever. Just let me know. Kelsey can't ultimately corner. Yeah. The season is over, dog. No playoffs. Get good draft position. I get it, though. I get it. I'm having fun when I say that. I don't think we're making the playoffs, right? I'm being honest with y'all. But I still want to have fun. And if we happen to get there, I'll be happy with it. Because just because you have a higher draft pick doesn't mean you're going to get the best guy. I just want to be honest with y'all. Like, I know people feel like the higher the pick, when it comes to the quarterbacks, probably you're definitely correct. But just because you draft number 1 doesn't mean he's not going to be a bust. Respectfully speaking, I'm just being honest. You could draft 32, the last pick in the draft, and you might get the best pick of that first round. I'm just saying. So it's not like necessarily like, of course, the higher the pick is better because you can move around. Like, say someone wants to trade up to go get a player, you can get more draft capital. I understand all the little, but the higher pick doesn't mean that you're going to get the better player. Necessarily. Because it's all, the draft is just luck of the draw almost. I don't want to say luck of the draw, but it's like, it's bigger than just drafting a player. Like, you have to develop the player. He has to go to the right team. I said this before. Sam Darnold got drafted by the Jets. That wasn't the right franchise. He went to the wrong franchise, right? And then what happened with that? He went to another couple of teams. Then he went to the Vikings, right? I know he was on the 49ers, right? Then he went to the Vikings. And then look. He was amazing with the Vikings. Went to the right franchise, looked good with us, 14 wins with us, and now he's looking pretty darn good with the Seahawks. So it really just depends on developing the team, the franchise, the coach, so many different, you know what I mean? Bear down, Vikings, yuck. Oh, man, they got fans. Yeah, we got a lot of fans, baby. Oh, Germany, Kansas City Chiefs. Okay. McCarthy or Rattler? McCarthy all day. That's where we at. JB, don't do that to me, brother. JB, I'm calling you out. I don't know if you still on, brother. He said McCarthy or Rattler. Spencer Rattler, I'm assuming. That's where we're at right now. Oh, my gosh. I can't take this no more. JJ McCarthy got to step his game up, man. JJ McCarthy got to step. The disrespect got to stop. Shout out to everybody in the building. You played them next. Oh, we played the Packers next. Yeah, we played the Packers. We beat the brace on them. He said the Bears. You went down the Bears. Oh, okay. What? Yeah, the Bears. How many? 49ers. Bears covered them too. Bears win again. The Bears just now finally having a decent. He said having a decent season, and you would think they won this. Hey, Barbara, let them have their shine, bro. Super chat. Kathy Marshall said, I took a... What? Hey, I don't know what's going on with that comment, but I thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. That right there was a weird super chat, but I want to say thank you. That was a weird super chat, but God bless to you, Kathy. I hope the best for you and your family. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you rocking with your boy. Ben Johnson is so good. First in the North, baby. Okay. For right now, though, see, Bear fans, the season ain't over. I wouldn't celebrate until you actually win the division, bro. Like, y'all, it's not like it's week 15, y'all. Y'all still got plenty of football to go. And I ain't trying to be negative. But the season ain't over until it's over. Respectfully speaking, it's not over. So for you to feel like, oh, well, y'all going to win the division. It's not over yet. Respectfully speaking, JJ McCarthy is a bust. McCarthy is in. We'll see. Everybody that's saying that, we'll see. Can you talk about the 49ers? 49ers, they look good. We're going to see what the 49ers do. What's his name? Mac Jones is looking all right with y'all. We'll see what happens. It was a shame that what's y'all linebacker's name? Fred Warner, right? It's a shame he went down for the season, but y'all still playing good. I got respect for the Niners, man. They didn't use injuries as an excuse. They lost debatably the best linebacker in the game, and they still playing good on defense. So I got respect for y'all. Y'all lost y'all quarterback, and y'all still playing good. I got nothing but respect for the 49ers. I'm going to keep it real with you. Dolphins win. Yeah, Dolphins, that was a big win. Niners, what they say, Niner game? This is Dolphins Mafia. Oh, man, we got the Dolphin fans talking that talk. Thoughts on the Colts? Oh, my gosh, bro. I'm going to keep it real with you, bro. I'm going to keep it all the way real with you. First, before I get to the Colts, everybody that's in the building, hit that like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything, whether you're a Viking fan or not. I always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us, and I truly feel that way. And I'm going to be honest with you. Getting to the Colts, right? Hold on, I forgot the slogan. But respectfully speaking, don't get in your feelings. We're going to beat the brakes off your team when we play y'all. Yeah, we're not worrying about the past, the losses and all that. When we go against the Packers this week, we're going to beat the brakes off of them, respectfully speaking. But get into the Colts. As a Viking fan, I said the Colts don't got a chance. I said y'all going to have a first overall pick in this draft. I said that Danny Dimes, good luck doing anything with him. And I got to apologize. Hey, listen, I apologize to the Colts fans for saying that. I apologize to the Colts. I apologize to Danny Dimes. And see the one thing about your boy Mike Sports Vibes, right? Your boy Mike. When I'm wrong about something, I will admit that I'm wrong about it. I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, I'm right. My ego ain't big. I don't have a big ego. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I was wrong. The Colts, Danny Dimes, he said, I'm going to go to the Colts and I'm going to beat out Anthony Richardson. And that's what he did. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the game right now as we speak. He's in the MVP conversation. I was wrong about Danny Dimes. Salute to what he's doing. Salute to the whole team. The defense is playing good. Your offense is probably number one in the whole NFL. The Colts are a Super Bowl contender. We'll see what they do in the playoffs. The playoffs is a whole nother story. Because I always say the regular season and postseason is two different seasons. Because you can have the best offense in the regular season and go against someone in the postseason and lose, and your offense can't score nothing. So it just depends on the matchup and everything. But I was wrong about the Colts. I was 100% wrong about the Colts. The Colts look like a really, really good team. They are a really good team, and they're going to be a tough out because Danny Dimes is a true dual threat. He's not only throwing for touchdown passes, he's also rushing for touchdowns, and you have a great running game. You have the best running back in the game. And, hey, listen, I could go on and on, right? I could go on and on about the Colts. So, respectfully, as a Viking fan, that's just my opinion on the Colts, man. The AFC is up in the air. I'm going to tell you why. Patrick Mahomes, I don't think the Chiefs are going to make the playoffs. So there's nobody, it's up in the air. When Patrick Mahomes is not, it's like Tom Brady in the playoffs. If Tom Brady's in the playoffs, it's very hard to beat him. Just like it is with Patrick Mahomes. It's very hard to beat him in the playoffs. They might have the worst regular season. They barely get into the playoffs. It's hard to beat them. I don't think the Chiefs are going to make the playoffs, y'all. So it's wide open. So you can see the Broncos might do something. The Colts. Who's another good AFC? Help me out, y'all, in the chat. Help me in the chat. Who's really doing good in the AFC? I wanted to say the Chargers, but they just got the brakes beat off of them. Let me look, man. Let me just look. Let me not even play games. Y'all. I'm just going to look for myself. All right, so listen, y'all. So we got Patriots. The Patriots are 9-2. The Bills are 7-3. Steelers are they have a very good defense. So like I said, the AFC is up in the air. The Chiefs they're in third place. They're 5-5. There's still plenty of football left. They can still get in the playoffs. But as we speak right now, the favorites right now to do something in the AFC, I got the Colts. I even got, listen, I got the Patriots maybe. We'll see what happens though. The Bears first in NFC. Yeah, NFC North. Darnold went from the Jets to the Panthers. That's a rough start to career anyone. Facts. Bears beat the Vikings, but yeah, we ain't worried about that. We ain't worried about that. Y'all got y'all dub. It's all good. Browns, Jets, Giants, Cards are all career. So that's funny. The Bears, because Seahawks are a real team. Vikings are a good college team. Nah, don't say that, bro. We're gonna be better. We're gonna be better soon. We're gonna be better soon. Vikings are equivalent to a crappy college team. Dang. It was close game against the Vikings. It was close. Y'all make it seem like we really, really suck. I mean, we're not doing good, but dang, we not like we have 4 wins. It ain't like we only got 1 win. It ain't like we the Browns or the Jets. I mean, gosh, Lee. Family channel. Yeah. Skip you 17 saying the Vikings are bad college team means the Bears are. I'm just saying they won, but right. That's a fact, Mike. The people always disrespect the 49ers, but they work hard and make to the playoffs. Yeah, 49ers are good. Mike, first in the North Bay. Hey, listen, Skip. I know you a Bears fan, but y'all have to finish strong. It ain't over. It ain't over, bro. I'm guessing. Oh man. Mike first. All right, stop spamming that, please. Stop spamming that. We ain't worrying about the first in the North. Y'all gotta finish. Congratulations. Right now, y'all first in the North, but y'all gotta finish strong. Exactly. Went 1-1 against the Vikings. Yeah, everyone sleeps on. Skull. At least trying to catch up in the comments. Nice hair. He said nice hairline. Thank you. We have to win out to have a chance. Yeah, so that's true. That is true. And look, that's not realistic. I will admit that's not realistic, but at the end of the day, you never know. You know what I mean? You never know what can happen. Right? And we shall see. Right? I just want to see JJ McCarthy improve every game. That's all I want to see. I want to see him improve every game. Wild card spot. I wouldn't mind. Shout out to everybody in the building. Everybody that's in the building, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. I always say sports are designed to bring us together, man. That's how I feel, man. That's how I truly feel. And that's the bottom line. Cause Stone Cold. Shout out to Stone Cold. How the Vikings do? Yeah, we ain't worried about first and North. Y'all ain't beating. Keep it PG, Skip. You getting a little bit out of control, brother, man. Try watching the New Zealand rugby players and helmet. Yeah, rugby is a very physical sport. I will agree, but football is very physical as well. What was I about to say? So let's go. I want to talk about some of the scores that happened today, some of the games that happened yesterday, I mean. All right, so the Dolphins beat the Commanders 16-13. I was kind of expecting that. I thought the Falcons were going to beat the Panthers, but the Panthers beat the Falcons in overtime 30-27. Bijan Robinson had 2 touchdowns. Bryce Young had 3 touchdowns, 448 passing yards. What the heck is going on in that game? Okay, Panthers might got their guy. I'm not sure. That was a good game. Buccaneers versus Bills. Bills beat the Buccaneers 44-22. Josh Allen is just probably the best quarterback in the game, possibly, maybe. Texans versus Titans. Texans barely beat the Titans 16-13. Bears beat the Vikings. We're not going to talk about that game anymore. I'm done. It's like, nah. So the Bears beat us 19-17. The Packers lost. The Packers beat the Giants 27-20. Why did I feel like they lost that game? I thought they must have been losing throughout the game because I feel like that Giants was winning, wasn't they? Was they winning? Yeah, they was winning early in the game. All right, so the Steelers beat the brakes off the Bengals 34-12. I was expecting something like that, maybe. This is the game that shocked me. Jags destroyed the Chargers 35-6. I don't know what happened in this game, but my goodness, I had the Jags losing this game. And I don't know what Justin Herbert was doing, bro, but that man was terrible. I don't know if he got hurt, but that man was terrible. I don't know what the heck happened. That game, yeah, that was brutal. That was a brutal L. I don't know how the Chargers lost like that to the Jags. Seahawks lost to the Rams, and Sam Darnold threw for 4 interceptions. Wow. Rams won 21-19. The 49ers beat the Cardinals 41-22. Dang, bro. Ravens beat the Browns 23-16. And Chiefs lost to the Broncos 22-19. And then that Sunday night football game, Eagles beat the Lions 16-9. Dang, man. I like it, but dang. Hey, listen. The NFL, I always say any given Sunday because it's definitely a fact. Any given Sunday. Let me get to the comments. But shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Appreciate you rocking with your boy. I'm about to get off in about probably like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. But shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. I really appreciate everybody that's rocking with me. I really appreciate y'all. Even if you're not a Viking fan, like I salute to y'all for supporting a Viking channel. It's a whole family channel. It's everybody's welcome, but for you to subscribe to this channel and you know I'm a Viking fan, that means a lot because like I said, sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us, and that's how I feel about sports. It's like people, they use the whole thing like they use it, separation. Oh, I hate this team, bro. At the end of the day, it's just a sport. It's all love at the end of the day. And the one thing about sports is for the people that are not knuckleheads, it does bring, I feel like it brings people together. I really do. Get to the comments. We got yeah, they should be. Yeah, you ain't lying. Mahomes best. I don't care that. Yeah, I agree. Until he's dethroned, I got Mahomes as the best quarterback in the game, probably right now. But my favorite quarterback is Josh Allen. So I get where you're going with it. Chargers are equivalent to the Clippers in the NBA. Oh my gosh, I'm a Sixer fan. We going against the Clippers right now, and I'm actually about to go live for that game. So if anybody's interested in basketball, go check out this channel. I'm a Sixer fan. I'm Philly everything besides NFL football. This is my football channel that you're on right now. So make sure you hit the like button on this channel and subscribe. But this is my other channel where I cover my Sixers. I will be covering the Phillies, Flyers, which is hockey, and I might be covering a little bit of boxing. But primarily on my other channel that I just posted in the comments, I primarily cover the Sixers on that channel. But I am trying to get more into hockey, and I will be doing some boxing if anybody's into boxing. On the channel that you're on is Mike Sports Vibes, is my football channel where I primarily cover the Minnesota Vikings. But like I said, everybody's welcome to this YouTube channel, whether you're a Viking fan or not. Consider subscribing, hit the like button. And like I said, we go live for every single game with the scoreboard and everything. And I always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. And I truly feel that way. Salute to everybody that's in the building. Salute to y'all. I'm a Browns fan, man. It hurts every week. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, he said, what did he say about Chargers or read that? Shadir looked like a 5th round. Yeah, I think they threw Shadir in wrong time, but we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens with Shadir. I'm actually cheering for Shadir because I feel like I don't know what it is about Shadir, what he did to people, but it's like a lot of people are just like coming at this man like this man did something to him personally. I don't know what Shadir did, but I cheer for all the underdogs. Like I cheer for like when they were trying to say Drake May wasn't going to be good, I was cheering for Drake May. When even people try to say something about Bo Nix, I always go for the underdog. So I don't want them to do good against my team, but I always tend to go for the underdog. Just like my guy, JJ McCarthy, he's the underdog right now. A lot of people don't like JJ McCarthy, but I feel like JJ McCarthy just needs some more reps. And once he gets more games underneath his belt, he's going to be one of the best quarterbacks in that 2024 NFL draft. In my opinion, I said this once, I'm going to say it again. That 2024 NFL draft, when it comes to the quarterbacks, when you talk about Bo Nix, Drake May, Michael Penix, even though Michael Penix just got hurt, Jaden Daniels, he got hurt as well, JJ McCarthy, did I say Caleb? I think I said Caleb. If I didn't say Caleb, Caleb and Spencer Rattler. Mainly the first round picks for the quarterback. I think the 2024 NFL draft for the quarterbacks is one of the best drafts in NFL history. One of them. We'll see what happens. And we're cleaning rooms. Your team has been broken down. Oh, Lamar Jackson. Starting Jefferson for fantasy is causing depression. Yeah, Jefferson until quarterback play is better and more consistent. Justin Jefferson is not going to do as much as you would want him to do, right? I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not because Justin Jefferson is cooked. I want to just put that out there. It's not because he's washed. It's really because of play calling and just quarterback play overall. In which we have a young quarterback, and we'll see what happens over time. Shredder had his dad's ego prior to the going to the NFL. He had to eat some humble pie. Yeah. But I could name so many quarterbacks that got drafted that was very cocky, that said a lot of stuff. Oh, I'm going to be the best. You're going to regret not drafting me. I heard so many quarterbacks say that. And nobody gave that type of attention to those quarterbacks. I don't think there's anything wrong with being confident. I mean, I don't know exactly everything he said, so I'm just going by. Because, like, if I'm a competitor, right? If I was in the draft, say I was a potential first-round pick, I ain't going to sit here and lie. I'm going to have confidence. I'm not going to be arrogant and be like, I'm not going to be arrogant and say I'm going to be the greatest quarterback of all time. But I will be confident, and I'll say this, like, yo, I'm the guy for you. And I'm telling you right now, everybody that doesn't pick me, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna make sure I show you made a mistake. I'm gonna say it just like that. Take that chance and say I'm arrogant, say I'm overly confident. I'm gonna have that confidence because you gotta be that. You gotta have that ego. If you don't feel like you that guy, you're not gonna make it in the NFL. I'm pretty sure people said some way worse. Whatever Shadir said, I'm pretty sure someone said some way worse things than what he said. I'm pretty sure. I don't even know what the man said. But we'll see what happens with him. Honestly, I really don't. I ain't trying to be me. I ain't really worrying about it. I'm just saying. I'm really worrying about my quarterback and JJ McCarthy. I ain't really worrying about the other stuff. But I'm just saying, you gotta have that swag, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to go into the NFL and be like, hey, man, everybody in my draft is good. And they might, bro, I'm going to say I'm better than all of them. I'm better than all of them. I'm going to prove it to you when the season starts. Anybody that drafts someone else over me, I'm going to make sure you feel it. Let the Bears win the division if they can't. Packers win. What's going on, Beast Mode? Shout out to everybody. Been a Pack, go Pack. Pack, go, Pack. Go, Pack, go. Y'all suck. Oh, that's how you feel? 2020 draft was stacked like the court. Yeah, Justin Jefferson might request a trade. I hope not. Ravens better. Yeah, the Ravens are better than us right now. You mad chopped. Ravens better. Ravens better. Okay. How many times you gonna say that? You don't watch CFB? No. Josh Rosen, guys. Ravens better. Why you keep saying the same thing? Like, stop. Will the Vikes make the playoffs? Right now, I'm going to say no, but it could happen. No, not the way Shadir and his dad did. They were trying to pull an Eli Manning, but he didn't have the skills to do that. His dad had that ego, but he had the talent, Shadir. Well, I don't know the full story. I'm not going to get into it, to be honest with you, but I say this. We'll see what happens in a few years. And if the Browns start him and actually give him let him play and let him have first team reps. We'll see what he does. He's either going to sink or swim. But I just feel like it was overly overboard of what they were trying to come at Shadir. I don't know what the heck, like regardless of what his father did or whatever. I just feel like it was a little bit overboard. And We'll see what happens. That don't even really matter to me, to be honest with you. Like, we'll see if he can play. If he either can play or he can't play. That's going to shut everybody up. If he can't play, all right. But if he can play, all right. People made a lot of mistakes in the draft, but we'll see what happens. You can't tell teams they're not going to draft you until another team they will draft you is bad. Okay, if that's what he said, I don't know. I really don't know. Because a lot of people just repeat stuff, and I'm not saying that you're just repeating it, but I didn't listen to it because I don't be looking for stuff like that. I didn't hear it personally. But I agree. You can't tell people to not draft you. Yeah, that's not good. That's not a good look. In my opinion, for me, I would want anybody to draft me. I don't care what franchise it is. If you draft me, if you take that chance with me, I'm going to make sure you're the best franchise. I'm gonna make sure I'm the best I can be, so I can make sure I can prove that you're the guy that's right. You're right for drafting me. That's how I look at it. But I do remember. I think was it Eli Manning's dad? He did something like that. I think he was supposed to go to the Chargers, but his dad made him go to the Giants. I don't know how the story went, but it don't even matter, honestly. If the man can't play, he can't play. If he can play, then he can play. You feel me? It just goes. It just is what it is. You know what I mean? That whole situation. My biggest thing is this. What about my quarterback? Everybody saying my quarterback can't play after 5 games. That's a dang on shame. If he a first-round pick. He ain't even Shadir. He not even a 5th-round pick. And they gave up on my quarterback after 5 games. That's worse than what Shadir's going through right now. Shadir was a 5th-round pick. So it's kind of like, oh, you 5th-round pick. My guy's a first-round pick, bro. A top 10 pick in the 2024 NFL draft, and you got people saying he's a bust already. Now that right there is corny. It's crazy to me. Like, I don't understand it. I really don't. I really don't. I really don't, bro. What's up, Purple? What's good? Do y'all Viking fans like J.J. McCarthy? I like J.J. McCarthy. He's going to have to step his game up, though. He's going to have to get better. You know what I mean? He's going to have to get better. But I feel like play calling has to be better. The whole team has to be better. It's not even just on J.J. McCarthy. The whole team has to get better. The whole team has to get better, respectfully speaking. The whole team has to be better. It's not just on JJ. The wide receivers, the tight ends, everybody. What do I know about the Bengals? I don't really know too much about the Bengals besides Joe Burrow hurt. And y'all don't have a defense. Y'all don't have no defense whatsoever. So no matter how good your offense is, even when Joe Burrow comes back, y'all not gonna really do nothing because I still say this, and I'm gonna keep these. This is just my opinion. I feel like defense wins Super Bowls, championships. That's just how I feel. Yes, offense, you got to score. But if you can't just score and not play no defense. So that's the biggest kryptonite with the Bengals. And Joe Burrow can't stay healthy. Do you think the Bears, Packers, Lions, who you think wins the division if Vikings don't? I think the Lions will. If the Vikings don't win, I think the Lions are going to win the division. You think Flores is going to leave in someone in the comments said that he's not because he's still going through that situation with the NFL. So we'll see, but I hope he stays. We're not going to go to some sorry team like the Browns. Oh wow, that's what he said. Dang. What's up? Who's playing tonight? Raiders and Cowboys. We in trouble, big dog. We have to wait to tell next season. Yeah, hey, listen, bro. We good though. We gonna see what happens for the rest of the season, and we're gonna take one game at a time and just hope that JJ can develop. My only thing is this, man. The season ain't over yet, y'all. Like, I'm not saying that we're gonna make the playoffs. I'm not saying we're not gonna make the playoffs. Realistically, we're not gonna make the playoffs, but it's technically not true, to be honest with you. But I just feel like the Viking fans, we just gotta give JJ McCarthy more than 5 games. That's all, man. People that's trying to get rid of JJ McCarthy already, my gosh, this guy's a first round pick, and y'all ready to just, oh, you're not good. Just leave the team. Release him. And then what happens? He goes to the next team and does good. And then we're going to look like we just give up our franchise quarterback. We're going to be the dumbest franchise in the world if we give up on JJ McCarthy so quick and he goes to another team and wins a dang on Super Bowl. We're going to be the dumbest franchise ever. That's why I say be careful to give up on a talented player already. You know that he has that it factor in the fourth quarter. The hurry up offense, he's pretty darn good. We just have to run the ball more, and he has to be more accurate. He has to take accountability with the accuracy. He has to be better when it comes to some of these bad throws with the interceptions. But other than that, bro, you know he's a work in progress. He's working on getting better. That's all I want to see. Him working and getting better every single game. And I want to see his confidence level skyrocket. I want to see his confidence level be at the highest because one thing I love about JJ is even though he didn't have the best 3 quarters, the man is a dog, bro. Listen, for him to be able to get us down the field, whether it's run or pass or whatever, and for us to score 14 points in that fourth quarter against the Bears, that shows a lot of promise to me. We just got to get the other 3 quarters together. We can't just do it in the fourth. That's what I've been saying. Like, imagine if we scored a little bit more points in the first through the third. We'll be good. We'll be really good. What you know about the Bengals? Most sorry team. It's the defense, bro. Y'all offense is really good. Bro, what happened? I was hoping the Vikings beat the Bears. Yeah, what happened was we couldn't score in the first 3. We scored 3 points in 3 quarters. The first 3 quarters, I mean. Brian Flores should leave. It's time for a new defense because teams are figuring him out. Man, our defense been good lately, though, bro. I think that he's going to leave maybe if he gets an opportunity, but I think our defense been pretty darn good. My biggest concern, beast mode, is not the defense, it's the offense. Our offense is just awful right now. We don't have 2 to 3 years big room to get a championship. Yeah, no, we going to try to get a championship this year or next year, bro. Hey, listen, I'm a delusional fan. We'll see what happens. Maybe next year more realistic, but I'm not waiting no through the 3. Listen, I got this year and next year to see if JJ McCarthy's the guy, but I'm not going to be a Viking fan and say that the man's done in 5 games. I'm not doing it. Respectfully speaking, I'm not doing it. People can say what they want. That's their opinion. But for me, I'm going to just listen. I think we need to see more from this man and go from there. Yeah, run the table. Facts. KOC not helping anyone. Facts, Mac. So if he don't perform for the he a quarterback, he can't get his confidence up if he keep losing and throwing. He's a quarterback. He can't. Yeah, he got it, but he's gonna have to learn from his mistakes. That's all about development. You're gonna throw some interceptions. You're gonna throw some bad passes. He got to learn from it. That's the only way you're gonna get better. He only gets credit for 7 points. The specialties is the run game. Did the first 7. Yeah, that's true. It's true. 20 points and 19 points to Lamar. Top 5 offense is not a defense that's figured out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you know, the defense can't be perfect, bro. I understand. Like people want defenses to shut other teams out. Realistically, teams don't get shut out by 0 points the whole game. And for us to if you think about it, our offense hurt our defense because they're going 3 and out, and they're always on the field. You know what I mean? They're always on the field. So, respect, bro. Thank you. Oh, what's good, bro? JJ no problem. I don't know what you're saying. Thank you too, but no problem. JJ needs time, but I have seen him. Yeah, we're gonna see. Everybody that's in the building, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We are going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. Salute to everybody that's supporting me on my YouTube journey. I truly, truly appreciate it. I'm about to get off in about 5 minutes, but thank you again for everybody that's tuned in right now. Yeah, it's been a long season when it comes to like the offense, right? But I just feel like it's all part of it. There's light at the end of the tunnel, right? In my opinion. And I just feel like we're closer to the light than not. I feel like JJ McCarthy just needs more help with the play calling. And I think you're going to unlock something that people probably didn't expect could be possible. People probably didn't expect it could be possible, but I truly feel that you're going to unlock something special in JJ McCarthy. That's just my opinion. Could I be wrong? Yes, I could be 100% wrong. I could be wrong. The Vikings are 28th in time of possession now. Only 4 teams do worse. And that, right, because we don't keep, right, Mike, you're making the point. I love that you said that because people be trying to put so much pressure on this defense. This defense is playing their hearts out. This defense is the only reason why we got wins, pretty much, to be honest with you. I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it real with y'all. This defense been way more consistent than anything on this team, bro. Than anything on this team. I see where it's coming from, but I don't think JJ is the answer. I think they need a new. No, all right. But Seth, let's keep it real. So you're telling me after 5 games, you're ready to give up on a first-round pick. See, we were just talking about Shedeur Sanders. He's a 5th-round pick. So you could, no disrespect, 5th-round picks don't get that many chances, realistically, right? I think we can all agree on that. So Shedeur, you could give up on Shedeur. He's a 5th-round pick. But JJ's a first-round pick. And people are acting as if he's a 5th-round pick. I don't understand it. Why am I confused right now? I'm confused. How can we, and I'm not just coming at you. I'm not coming at you personally. I'm just saying, for the ones that think that he's not the answer, how do we know after 5 games? At the very least, give him the rest of the season. I say give him the season plus next season, but my gosh, that might be asking at the rate we going with some people. I'm not talking about you specifically. I'm just saying in general. Some people were like, man, I don't want to see him on the field. They saying play Max Brosmer right now. And I'm being dead serious when I say that. People want Max Brosmer to play. An undrafted free agent. So we went from Shedeur Sanders with the Browns 5th-round pick, he's not looking good or whatever. You could bypass that. You could be like, oh, he's a 5th-round pick. I ain't really worrying about him. We talking about a top 10 pick, y'all. And people ready to give up on him already. Already. How? I don't know. Yo, man, tough game, ugly game, but it was entertaining down to the end, Mike. My Bears got you back for that. Yeah, man, the Bears did their thing, man. I ain't got nothing bad to say about the Bears, but I will say this respectfully speaking, man. If we get to the playoffs, and if y'all get to the playoffs, I know y'all first in the NFC North right now. If we play y'all again in the playoffs, we will beat the brakes off your team. Respectfully speaking. If we play y'all in the playoffs, you heard it first from your boy Mike Sports Body. If we play y'all, we beating the bricks off of y'all. Can't wait. Now writing off JJ Yet. He's the youngest quarterback in the league. Give him time. I love that. And listen, we talking about games. We want him to play the rest of this season, y'all. We want him to play next season, y'all. And then you can evaluate this man and say the man ain't good or not. Like, come on, good or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, then you can really have a proper evaluation of how good he potentially could be. But when you don't give the man any time and you just say he's a bust, yes, he has some things to work on. That's obvious, right? But at the same time, every quarterback had something to work on when they played their first 5 games. You can't give me a perfect prospect. I believe even Andrew Luck had some things to work on his first 5 games as a coach. Peyton Manning. And I'm not trying to say he's going to be as good as them. I'm not saying that, y'all. I'm just saying that. I'm just giving. My point is, your first 5 games in an NFL career is not going to tell you that the man's going to be an all-time great or a bust. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to say he's going to be Peyton Manning. I'm not saying he's going to be Andrew Luck. Well, I hope he is. That'd be all. If he is, hey, listen. If he anything like Peyton Manning, which I don't, he's not Peyton Manning. He's more athletic than Peyton Manning. He more like, he might be an Andrew Luck, maybe. I don't know. He could be like, I compare J.J. McCarthy to Jalen Hurts. People don't really like that comparison as much. I think he's more like Jalen Hurts than anything, in my opinion. And Jalen Hurts is a good quarterback. He win in Super Bowls. Yeah. So I like that comparison. I seen him play different in every game. He's improving from 5 sacks to 0. 1. And Mac, he didn't get sacked one time last game, bro. Our offensive line played excellent against the Bears. So we got to give some respect to the offensive line this last game. I was very hard. Hold on real quick. Downstairs, baby. She's downstairs, probably in the kitchen, baby boy. Yeah, so two, 5, 7, 2, 1. I'm trying to catch up in the comments. Yeah, so yeah, our offensive line's been playing really good lately. Our offensive line's been playing real good lately. So, no, this last game, I'll say. This last game. I gotta give credit to him. How about the Eagles? Big W versus, yeah, that was a big dub. Best defense. Yeah, I think the Eagles do have the best defense in the game. Hands down. Serrani is undefeated against NFC North. Facts right now. Go Birds, fly, Eagles fly. Oh, snap. Shout out to everybody in the building. And again, if y'all are into basketball, I have another YouTube channel where I cover the Sixers because, you know, it's Philly everything besides NFL football. On this channel is my other YouTube channel where I cover the Sixers, Phillies, Flyers, and I will be potentially covering some boxing as well. So if you're interested, go subscribe to this channel right here. But the channel that you're on is my football channel. This is JJ first season while Caleb Williams went 2-15 in his first season. Right. Real. You being real. I like your name. You being real. And next year we will be a problem if JJ takes the next step. Facts. Let's get it. Let's just get it. Let's go, brother. 5-12 for Caleb. 5-12, bro. Yeah, 5-12. Yep. It's his second season. You still learn on the sideline. Yeah, it's his second season. They say I'm rookie because he didn't play one game, but I get it. I get both sides. I just feel like you learn from being on the sideline and you can learn. But I feel like you can learn more from being on the field. And at this point right now, like some Viking fans want him to just sit on the sideline again. I think it's too late for that. I think you got to keep playing him and let him learn from his mistakes. You got to let him grow as a quarterback. It is what it is at this point. McCarthy does bad, but so did Madonna and Danny Downs. Right. Wrong coaches hurt the right quarterback. Facts. Right quarterback look wrong. Right. Skull Vikings, baby. Skull Vikings. Let's get it, baby. Everybody in the building, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We're going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. Sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us, and I truly feel that way. Salute to everybody that's in the building, and God bless to each and every one of y'all that's in the building right now, rocking with your boy on this wonderful day. This is Vikings fan roundtable. Vikings NFL season is not over yet. NFL talk with your boy Mike Sports Vibes. The problem with the Vikings is the coach. Yeah, I agree. Say Skull if you are a real... Oh, Skull to the bowl, baby. Skull all the way. Yes, the Vikings are way too talented. Bro, honestly, Jacoby ain't too shabby. Imagine him on the backup. Oh, you know what? I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind. I've been harping the last 3 weeks. Oh, never mind then. Some first round picks, they be giving them 3 years to grow. Yeah, bro. They be giving first round picks a long time sometimes. Probably even sometimes longer than they probably should let them grow, like develop or whatever. But like he a first round pick and people are giving up on him after 5 games, bro. Like my goodness. I just like my boy Mike said earlier today. Shout out to my guy Mike. My name's Mike, his name's Mike. But shout out to my guy Mike, man. I think he said something about like it's like more of like a, in other words, like a microwave society. They don't want a 5-star. They don't want to wait for a 5-star meal. They rather just go to McDonald's. Ain't nothing wrong with McDonald's. I ain't hating on McDonald's. My kids like it. I like it. I don't really like it. I can't stand McDonald's. I ain't gonna say here and cap. But you get where I'm going. They want a microwave. They want to hurry up, get the food done and cooked instead of waiting for a 5-star meal that's gonna be way more healthier, more delicious, and in the long run, it's gonna help you. It's gonna be better for your body, right? Same with this with the quarterback. Yes, we want him to be an all-time great already. That's rare to have a Jaden Daniels your first season and get your team to the playoffs. That's rare. Even though it's not his first season, it's his first season playing. So let me just make that be more specific. It's his first year playing in the regular season. It's not that common for a quarterback playing in the NFL to just go to the playoffs his first season playing. You know what I mean? Especially after missing his rookie season. I don't know if that ever happened in the NFL history. I don't know. I got to do my research. After missing his whole entire rookie season with a torn meniscus, coming back this season, I'm just saying. And then this season, he got hurt with the high ankle sprain. So it's a lot, man. It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, we're just going to enjoy the season. Shouldn't it be the Valhalla table? Yeah, the Valhalla table. This the round table with King Arthur and his knights. King Arthur. But Vikings ever won a Super Bowl? No, we have never won a Super Bowl. We've been to the Super Bowl 4 times. We never been to the Super Bowl. I mean, we never won a Super Bowl. We've been to the Super Bowl 4 times. We never won a Super Bowl. So, but salute to everybody in the building. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. If anybody knows any Viking fans, share. Tell them about your boy Mike Sports Vibes. We go live for absolutely every Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Even if you're not a Viking fan, share. If you know anybody that likes good vibes, we just like the vibe over here and talk about our favorite football team. And I'll try to answer y'all questions about your team if you're not a Viking fan. Primarily, we do cover the mighty Minnesota Vikings. I say mighty Minnesota Vikings over here on this channel. But again, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And I always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. And I truly feel that way. Salute to everybody that's in the building. God bless to each and every one of y'all. Have a wonderful evening. God bless. Keep your head up no matter what you're going through. God will always be with you. And please never give up on your goals. Never let anybody make you feel no type of way where you quit on your dreams. Always inspire to get better and bettering yourself. Don't compare yourself to nobody. Comparing yourself can take the happiness away from what you're trying to accomplish. So don't ever compare yourself to nobody. Work at your speed. Keep grinding. Keep shining. And don't worry about what everybody else says about you. Because at the end of the day, sometimes they just be hating because they can't be you, or they see your potential and they don't want you to be successful. So they try to knock you down before you become the guy that they believe that you can be. So I just had to put that out there. Salute to everybody. Have a wonderful night. Shout out to Mike. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to everybody. Christopher, everybody. Shout out to everybody. Peace out. Have a wonderful night.